Okay, so what I'll do, just to run through this video, is I'll run through just how to complete one of these tables, just how you would kick off any straight line. So if you were in class, I'd get you to fill out one of these tables and I'd actually get you to plot a graph, X and Y relating to coordinates. But at the moment, obviously we don't have that luxury. So what you have to do in this, just to complete the table, is you have to substitute this value in to this equation. So what do I mean by substitute? I basically mean by take this x out and put the 3 in there. Now I always suggest starting off with the positives, because negative numbers always make people feel a little bit, like it's going to be trickier than it actually is. So always start off with the positives, then work your way down. Now the Hegarty task does fill in some of these for you, but that doesn't mean I can't show you how to do them all. So what I do is, with this equation, this means 2 times x add 4. So if I replace the x for 3, I would do 2 times 3, which is 6, add 4. Now I'll do the little equation just to show you. So y equals 2x add 4. Replace the x for 3, so we get 2 times by 3 add 4. 2 times 3 is 6, add 4 is 10. So in this one here would be 10, and that's literally what I'm going to do for all of these. Okay, so I'll replace the x with 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, add 4 would be 8. If I replace the x for 1, 2 times 1 is 2, add 4 is 6. And then 2 times 0 is just 0, add 4 is 4. And you should notice this pattern start to emerge as I'm going down in 2. Okay, here. So, as you can correctly think, that one's just going to be 2, that one's going to be 0, and that one's going to be negative 2. You can always check that. If I put negative 2 in here, so 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, negative 4 add 4 is just going to be 0. Okay, so what this relates to, and this 2 here is the gradient, okay, of a line, and that basically means that you go up to every single time. Okay, so that number kind of relates to how far up or down you kind of go. Now, this one, it's a little bit trickier. We've got a negative 3x here, but again, I'm going to do it in the exact same way. All we do is we substitute this value in to here. Okay, so I'll show you with this one. So I've got y equals 5 minus 3x. Let's substitute the 3 in. So 5 minus 3 times 3. So we've got 5 minus 9. 5 take away 9 is negative 4. Okay, so that one is going to be negative 4. Okay, and then I'm just going to do all the rest. If you need to, there's no harm in doing them like that every single time. Okay, if you need to do that for the first few, do it, if it means you're going to get the right answer. So the next one, we've got 2. So 5 minus 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. So 5 minus 6 is negative 1. And then for 1, we've got 5 minus 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. Then if I put 0 in, so 5 take away 3 times 0, well, it's just nothing. That one is going to be 5. So as you can notice, as x gets lower, our numbers get higher this time. And they are clearly going up by 3 each time. So that one's going to be 8. This one is going to be 11. And this one is going to be 14. Okay. So hopefully that does kind of clear things up a little bit for you. There's kind of 2 examples. The ones that you're going to do on Hegarty are either going to look like this. Those are the simpler ones. Again, you can always start with the positives if easier, and notice the pattern. And here, I would always suggest starting with the positives, and then you'll see the pattern. Okay. All you're doing is you're writing out an equation. You're changing this x value, this X value every single time for the number that appears on this left-hand side. Okay, hopefully this video helps. Let me know if it obviously doesn't. I can run through something else like this a lot slower, and I can do one of these for every single one if need be. Okay, good luck.